Good afternoon, gentlemen. We've got 4 games left of the 2013 BSSF High School Table Tennis Championship. On court number 2, the Under-16 Championship Final, Nick Lyons from Saltus and William Waite from Saltus. Okay, so gentlemen, you can come to table number 2. In the over-16 finals, on table number 3, we have Zaire Birchall and Rakai Burrows from Cedarbridge. And on table number 1, we have Cameron Gordon and Terrence Webb in the semi-finals. All games will be best of 2 games. Okay, thank you.
All right, Zachary, we have about to get underway the final of the Under-16s boys competition. We have Nick Lyons and William Way. Both of them look like they have very good fundamental strokes, perhaps a background in tennis.
Oh, I see. There's 2 Saltus players. Okay.
So Nick seems to have jumped out to an early lead. He seems to be happy to step away from the table, probably realizing that his opponent is probably going to be the more aggressive, so probably attempting to keep the ball more on the table and let his opponent make the errors.
Nick has a tennis grip. You can see, because in table tennis, you usually put your finger in the back of the rubber, but he has all his fingers around the handle.
They seem to be familiar with each other's games.
They probably play a lot at school.
Yeah.
And Nick has got a 9-point deficit on William. William hasn't scored a point yet. But it looks like William is still having fun because he has a big smile on his face. And he has a very good forehand topspin. Oh.
It's very much a tactical decision by Nick to step away from the table, keep the ball in play, and allow William to make the errors.
Oh.
This is very competent up to the table as well.
Was that an inside-out shot? Inside-out forehand by Nick? That was very good.
And a very quick end to the first game.
Very, very, very quick game.
Okay, Nick sticking to his strategy.
William, a very nice switch up in direction. He was giving forehand topspins, and Nick was lobbing them back. And William did an inside-out shot on his forehand, which causes the ball to do opposite spin.
A very definite ploy by Nick to keep the ball in Williams' backhand court, possibly realizing that that's a weakness. And again, it pays off.
Good. Nick's strategy, and it's a lat serve. Nick's strategy is very effective, and now Nick has tried to employ forehand topspin from mid-distance.
Yeah, comfortable to counter topspin, comfortable with the pace that Williams is able to impart.
William is very comfortable in running around on his backhand and using the forehand because he knows his backhand may not be as well as forehand. Oh.
Excellent topspin by Nick Lyons, away from the table, and now looking to be aggressive. A very good all-round game apparent from Nick Lyons. That time, just trying to be a bit too aggressive.
Oh, that's the ball doesn't only hit the edge of the table. Sometimes it hits the edge of the paddle and causes the ball to fly in a different direction.
Again, with the inside-out forehand stroke. Giving the appearance of going to the forehand, but at the last minute going to Williams' backhand.
Nick going back to lobbing, but this time.
This one's starting to get a little close, Sakari.
Oh, I see that. It's 8-6 to William. Nick tries a forehand topspin from the mid distance, but hits it into the net. Nice.
Williams started to realize the ploy being employed of going to his backhand and is now willing to step around when he gets the opportunity. And this one's evened up. It's one apiece.
11-6 to William. Wow. Because of their background in tennis, I believe, they are able to impart a good amount of speed on the ball.
Good strategy by Nick, changing direction that time. And he's jumped out to a 4-0 lead, just like in the first game.
Nick tries a lob from a forehand smash by William, but it goes off the table. And William gets his first point, but in the next point, William hits it off the table.
Very good impartation of underspin that time to Williams' backhand by Nick.
It was like a chop on the inside of the table, which is very hard to do without hitting the table.
Again, Nick retreating off of the table and just happy to keep the ball in play, but that time William taking the initiative successfully. And again,
once again, Williams' backhand causes him to lose a point. Nice topspin serve by Nick. I don't know, Nick's forehand is also failing him. Nick has 7 game points. Backhand by Nick goes into the net. Oh, a chop serve, this time a little short.
yeah, clear strategy being employed by Nick Lyons. He changed it up a bit, varied his position. So how long have you been playing tennis?
Since I was like 4 years old.
Right. So how do you find the transition from the table tennis grip and strokes to tennis?
It's pretty much the same thing. Like, it's just like a tennis racket, but smaller. So.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's a bit less time you find in table tennis to react, do you think?
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know, like a short game of tennis. Yeah.
Okay, so we have here the winner and runner-up of the under-16 boys final. To my immediate left, we have William Way, the runner-up, and we have the champion, Nick Lyons. Nick, congratulations. Future stars in the making, no doubt. Guys, congratulations. We hope to see more bigger and better things from you.
Cameron? No, Makai.
Rakai, yeah.
Makai, right.
So, Zakari, we have Cameron and Rakai about to commence the senior boys finals. Looks like they're pretty much familiar with the games, and this one should be a tight competition.
At the beginning of the tournament, Rakai told me that when he gets in his zone, he's there. So I actually see what he means because he's in the finals. So hopefully he would get in the zone in the final game. Ooh.
Oh. Excellent forehand counter, cross court. Ball was there, he took the opportunity. Nice placement of the serve, he finds himself up. 2 points. Cameron again, pardon the side spin, underspin serve. Was effective, but lost that point. Ooh, and the dreaded net point.
Yeah, you guys, totally. Topspin serve by Rakai. Oh, tries to
Again.
topspin, but hits it into the net. And I see he likes to aim for the cross court.
Yeah, that seems to be the tactic that is employing.
Nice off the bounce.
Yeah, backhand to backhand rally, and then he opened up, used his forehand. Again, effective cross court.
Backhand serve. Ooh, a nice backhand serve by Cameron. switched it up. with
Yeah,
his
Rakai
backhand.
seems to have the ability to impart a bit more extra pace than Cameron right now.
Yeah, he does. Cameron seems like he's on the defensive, but in all the other games, in all the other games, Cameron was very offensive, But
it's a tight one, 5-0.
once again, Rakai aims for the far angle, the sideline.
Placement, excellent placement.
Good forehand by Rakai, but second one hits off the table.
Yeah, Rakai seems more willing to take the initiative right now.
Nice off the bounce forehand by Cameron. Causes Rakai to hit it off the table. Once again, another forehand cross court, and Cameron is having trouble with that. A lot of trouble.
Yeah, Rakai is quick to jump onto anything loose, which he should be.
And it seems that Cameron has come back, 8-7.
Oh, he'll regret that. It was there. He should have put it away.
Should have put it away. It was very high over the net. He could have just...
Cameron a bit rushed that time.
Cameron trying to go on the offensive, but misses the ball.
Yeah, and it's tight 9-0. Usually nerves come into play at this time.
Cameron realizes that he has to pick up his game because Rakai was getting him. Oh, no. But Rakai drops the ball into the net and causes himself to lose the first set.
Yeah, Cameron's trying to press the initiative right now. Excellent serve. That one a bit more under and side spin than his regular serve. Ooh, but Rakai going back to his bread and butter, that cross-court forehand.
Oh, his whipping out the forehand topspin. Oh, nice. Off the bounce counter drive down the cross court by Rakai.
What was impressive was his short back lift, took it quick off the bounce, didn't give Cameron much time.
Yes, it's very effective. If Rakai can keep that up, then he may be able to take this set. He's got Cameron on the defense right now, and it's 4-2 to Rakai.
That serve. Ooh.
And Rakai gets a bit of luck, forehand into the net.
Very fortuitous, but they all count.
I know. I can see that Rakai has a bit of trouble when the ball drops a bit lower from the table to lift it up over the net. If he could get the ball a bit higher over the table, then he could use his weapon of a forehand to get Cameron. But it's 6-4 to Rakai. Backhand drop. And a nice smash by Rakai.
Yeah, seems to be gaining in confidence, Rakai. He's got a 3-point cushion right now. Perhaps with the added confidence, he may continue to go for his strokes.
Cameron smashes it, but Rakai gets a nice return to the far forehand of Cameron down the sideline. Cameron playing very smart by placing the ball. Cameron has switched up his tactic. He's attacking Rakai on his backhand now because he knows it wouldn't be as aggressive as Rakai's forehand. That serve. That serve once again. Oh.
What's impressive is Cameron seems to be moving better. He seems to understand that he needs to stay active, he needs to stay on his feet so he gets into position. And as a result, his consistency is going up quite a bit.
Yes, and Cameron's forehands have gotten very better too, and because of that, he has come back. There seems to be difficulty going on right here. There's a little trouble going on with the score, I believe. Yeah, he is right. The ref makes a mistake and counts the point a let. The second let is a point. But everything, but Cameron gets a nice aggressive forehand into Rakai's backhand.
Got 2 match points. really be aggressive. Yes, he is, and he pulls it out. Such a mental game at this level, Sakori. Well, Cameron, congratulations. Excellent played. You seem to overcome your demons. It got a little tight, but you kept your composure and you pulled it out.
Yes, we guys are brothers. Well, not brothers, we're brothers. And we play every day, lunchtimes in Minus's room. We're battling. We didn't even know who's better than who. You can ask anybody. But, you know, today I got lucky.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rub it in his face. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to rub it in his face.
Well, Cameron, you played well. It was close. Had you won the first one, it might have been a different result. I'm sure you recognize that.
Yeah, well, I just realized I'm gonna take my time instead of always going for it. Just work with it and pick the opportune times to really go for my shots. But otherwise than that, it was a great game. You know, I really enjoyed playing for him.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys look like you were having fun. You seem to favor that forehand, that hard forehand cross court whenever the opportunity presented itself. It's just a matter of picking the right one.
Right.
Cool. Well, anyway, guys, we look forward to seeing a lot more of you guys. Bermuda Table Tennis Association is trying to develop young guys, and we welcome you guys out anytime you have the opportunity. Yeah?
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, congrats, Cameron. First one.
Again, it was a very entertaining tournament. 2 finalists in the over 16s from Cedar Bridge, 2 finalists in the under 16s from Saltus. So hopefully the gap can be closed and we can see the other schools getting in the medal rounds. But we want to thank our sponsors, Lindo's, for the support, and we look forward to doing it all again next year.
The Bermuda School Sports Federation Table Tennis and Rugby Championships, brought to you by Lindo's.